Like if you found the video valuable. Elena had always loved wandering through flea markets, finding charm in old books, faded photographs, and trinkets with forgotten histories. But she never expected to find him there. It was a rainy Saturday when she ducked into the covered stalls of a market by the river. She was browsing through a crate of vintage postcards when she noticed an envelope, yellowed, sealed, and tied with a delicate red ribbon. There was no price tag, just an old-fashioned script across the front, "To my love, someday." She bought it without thinking. At home, Elena boiled water for tea before carefully breaking the brittle seal. The paper inside was thin and slightly crinkled, but the ink had held its deep blue color. "My dearest," the letter began. "If you are reading this, I suppose time has played its strange trick, and I am gone. But I have always believed that love finds a way, even if the years must bend for it." The writer, a man named Daniel, described a woman, laughing eyes, gentle hands, a spirit too big for the small town they lived in. He spoke of their secret walks by the old lighthouse, their promises whispered under a cherry tree, and his wish to find her again, in another time, another life. Something about his words made Elena's chest ache. She'd never met Daniel, but she felt as if she knew him. The next weekend, she returned to the market to thank the stall owner for the find. Instead, she found a man standing in the same place, holding a crate of similar envelopes. He wore a charcoal coat and had hair just beginning to gray at the temples. When he saw the letter in her hands, his eyes widened. "That was my grandfather's," he said softly. "Daniel Whitmore." Elena blinked. "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." "No," he interrupted with a warm smile. "I'm glad you found it." He always believed these letters were meant to be discovered, not hidden away. They stood under the awning while the rain fell around them, talking about Daniel, about the woman in the letter, and about how love stories sometimes end in mysteries instead of answers. When the rain slowed, the man, his name was Lucas, offered to walk Elena to the nearby cafe. Over steaming cups of coffee, they found themselves lingering on each other's words, as if they had known each other for years instead of hours. Before they parted, Lucas handed her another envelope from the crate. "This one," he said, "I think you're meant to have." Weeks passed, and Elena and Lucas kept meeting, sometimes intentionally, sometimes by chance, until their conversations felt like chapters in a book neither of them wanted to end. One evening, Lucas invited her to see the lighthouse mentioned in the letter. They climbed the narrow stairs to the lantern room, where the view stretched over the restless sea. The wind tangled her hair, and he brushed it back with a touch that lingered. "I think," he said quietly, "my grandfather would have liked you." Elena smiled. "I think he might have liked us together." They laughed, but there was a spark in the air, a sense that maybe Daniel's belief had been right. That love did find a way, even if it took decades and generations to arrive. Under the fading light, Lucas opened the envelope he had given her weeks before. Inside was a single line, written in the same deep blue ink, "For the two who find each other when the time is right."